Okay, I admit it. I was wrong. All right, it happens. But don't sacrifice holidays and social events when you're studying a PhD, even if you're studying it part time. Hello, guys, and welcome back to the hybrid model. My name is T, and let's get into it. So, in this video, I am issuing a mea culpa regarding something I said in a previous video about the sacrifices you need to make when you're studying a PhD. When you kick off your PhD journey, you pretty much need to forget about things like social life, dating, I don't know, gatherings with family and friends, get togethers, whatever. Anything that's a social aspect, just chuck that away. Just throw that in the bin for the next 5 years, because yeah, you're not gonna have time for that. You're not gonna have time for that. All your free time will be spent on your PhD. Again, if you're doing it part time, essentially, yeah, you're gonna have to sacrifice holidays. So if you were used to going on like regular holidays, more than once a year, yeah, shut that down. At best, it's once a year. Realistically, it's probably gonna be like once every 18 to 24 months, so once every at least 2 years, because you won't have the time. In my defense, at the time of recording that video, I was certain that that was the best strategy to use to ensure success in my PhD journey. And in fact, that's what I'd done for the first 4 years of my PhD journey. So that's why I said that essentially. However, after one too many burnouts, in 2022, I decided to change tact. And in the summer of 2022, I went on holiday to Malta with some friends. And it was exactly what I needed, because I didn't really think of my PhD. I was relaxed, just having fun, enjoying the island of Malta, and all its fine touristy stuff. And when I came back from Malta, I had a renewed focus, like renewed energy. Yeah, I was just renewed. I felt renewed, rejuvenated, and I actually went on to make a lot of progress in my PhD thesis. Now, I made this video shown above here in November 2022, and this was after I'd come back from Malta, of course, like several months afterwards. And in that video, I talk about the fact that I lost my desire for my PhD. And you're probably thinking, wait, hold on. I thought the Malta holiday helped you to, rejuvenate and be re-energized for your PhD and all that stuff. And it did for the first like 4 months, give or take. But working on a thesis it drains your soul. It's hell. Okay, I'm just gonna say it's hell. Okay, and I was basically on my last legs. And so yeah, that's when I made that video. 2022 was truly a hellish year for me. And the kind of ironic or funny thing, I don't even know if this is funny, but we're gonna roll with it, is that I thought 2022 was bad, right? Because the plague, lockdowns, etc., right? But 2022 was far worse. It kind of raised the bar to a whole new level, and there was no a plague to speak of. Can you imagine it? It's madness. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna go into pandemic stuff in this video. It's not the focus. Now, the good news is in December 2022, I went on another week-long holiday with some friends to Las Vegas. Yes, Sin City itself. And I'm just gonna say it. Vegas was a vibe, guys. It was a vibe. I really enjoyed that trip, even though the plane ride was super long. But yeah, Vegas was a different planet. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And that old saying that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, I didn't follow any of that. What happened in Vegas ended up all over my social media. So if you wanna see some foolishness or fun that I had there, check out my Instagram. So yeah, It's all over there. But coming back from Vegas, I had a renewed desire for my PhD, and I'm currently riding on that high right now, and I'm hoping it carries me over until I'm finished. Cause yeah, I'm close. I'm close to the end, and so it's a good point to be in. Now, the way I speak about these two holidays and how they kind of came to be sounds a bit movie-esque because the holidays happened when I needed them to happen for me to stay in the game and not completely give up on my PhD. And so, some might say that's a bit too coincidental. I call it immaculate planning, but that's just me. But yeah, they were needed, man. Definitely needed for this whole thing. So now, in hindsight, it was a big mistake for me to just get comfortable. It was a big mistake for me to completely sacrifice holidays and social events in the first 4 years of my PhD because you know it led to me constantly burning out a lot more in the first 4 years, and perhaps if I taken more holidays, I could have negated that burnout. If I attended more social events, would have relaxed the mind, eased the pressures of the PhD and the stress and all that. And, you know, I might have completed my PhD earlier because I would have had less burnout to speak of if I had made more progress. Who knows? You know, hindsight is 2020, and all I can do is learn from what I now know and then carry that forward and do better. It is what it is. Now, to any viewers who are currently either early in their PhD journey or somewhere in the midpoint, take my advice and don't, even those who are maybe thinking of starting their PhD journey, doesn't really matter. Don't make the mistake I made. Don't sacrifice holidays and social events and just kind of completely go without them, and instead take at least a few holidays throughout the year. Doesn't mean you have to leave the country. You could be in the country but just go, I don't know, to a different region of the country and just chill, like a holiday resorty kind of place, and chill and just kind of decompress, ease the mind, and definitely attend a few social events with some friends and have fun. Nothing too crazy, but have some fun and just get your mind and your body relaxed, because I truly believe, knowing what I know now, that it will negate the burnout and definitely keep your head in the game. Like, it'll keep you in the game. It'll keep you probably wanting to work on your PhD and wanting to progress with it, because there were times in my journey where I truly hated my PhD and I wanted nothing to do with it, but I knew I had to do it, so I got on with it. But yeah, it sucked, and I think if I hadn't been so cruel towards myself, would have been a more enjoyable experience. Who knows? Again, who knows? This is just my experience, so make with it what you will. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you found it informative and, dare I say, helpful. And I will catch you in the next video. Signing out.